Hi, welcome to Aphasia Moments, a video podcast where we explore life with aphasia, uh, a language disorder, and apraxia of speech dysarthria, which is two speech disorders, and any other communication challenges. I'm your host, Cheryl Tondro, and I'm here to share some of what I've learned through my journey. Because I have these communication challenges, my speech can sometimes be hard to understand. I encourage you to use the closed captioning feature on YouTube right below this video, CC. It may help you to understand me better. Let's dive into our topic for today. If you've been with me, today is 31 days out of the 31 days I'm reading a book, and this book has lessons, daily lessons, and a virtue every day, a characteristic of what we either have or strive to have, because it can help us live our best life. What I've been doing is connecting the virtue and how that virtue has helped me in my journey or moving forward after with aphasia, paraxia, and dysarthria. As I said, today is day 31, and the virtue is generosity. The virtue of generosity is giving to others in a way that is free and abundant without expecting anything in return. It can be either money, time, talents, or other resources. Recently, I've I heard a podcast about generosity and how, we tend to think about people being generous to us, then we feel like we're beholden to them. So let's say somebody asks you if you want to go to lunch and they pay for you. You feel like next time you should ask them to come and you pay for them. So it's a kind of quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. You know what I mean. So it's this for that. But real generosity is trying to do something really wonderful for somebody else and expecting nothing in return and really not wanting anything in return. It makes people feel good that they're helping you. And when you're on the other end of the generosity, it feels weird sometimes. At least it does for me, or it did for me. And I had to get over that a little bit after the stroke. When you have a trauma and you can't do the things you want to do, you have to rely on other people for a lot. Sometimes basic living skills. Sometimes it's time. Um, it's going to do errands or just being with the people. It is so much that people want to do for you when you have an experience like this. I know that I'm so grateful for my family, especially my husband and children. They went out of their way and advocated for me, and friends who maybe weren't even that close to me before this have become really close to me when they've done some wonderful things for me. I am so grateful for a friend who actually is a um, connected to me with my family, and she would take me to speech therapy when my husband couldn't, and then take me out to lunch. I can't describe how grateful I was to accept her generosity. And she knew I couldn't pay her back. And I felt kind of bad, but you have to accept. You have to, I think part of accepting generosity is also a virtue, the opposite. Being able to be humble and accept things is kind of hard for me, and maybe it's for you. And I think that generosity has really helped me and given me a different perspective after my stroke. I also wanted to share that the book had some examples. Generosity doesn't have to be huge. It can be something small. You can never underestimate the the impact of a smile, a hug, doing a little errand for somebody, opening a door, being kind, being considerate, giving the person behind you your space in the line. Maybe you don't know what their situation is. You know how that generosity can help them in their life. So I think we have to think about generosity as part of who we are and how we can become, I can say, and become the very best person that we are. I hope that this gives you something to think about and maybe brings back memories of people who have been generous to you, or maybe situations where you were generous to others and how much it felt good to you. I hope that in these videos, I remind you that even with communication challenges, life can be full of meaning, connection, and joy. It's not just about perfection, it's about finding what works for you, now, no matter how small it may seem, the progress. Um, if you find these videos a little bit helpful or inspiring, please consider sharing, liking, and definitely commenting. I would love to hear your thoughts and your own experiences with the topic today. This is a space where we can all learn from each other and support one another. Until next time, please take care of yourself, stay positive, and keep finding ways to navigate this life with humor and courage. I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again real soon. Bye.